So I'm doing some acoustic songs on the acoustic today, which I like to do. I don't like to plug in I have a few electric guitars, but I don't plug it in because it's too loud. It's like the point of the electric originally is just to amplify itself more. So it's too loud, and this little webcam mics just kind of get overloaded and start to distort when there's too much sound. So that's why I do acoustic. And I write songs on acoustic anyway, so I write and I record myself writing those songs. So all those videos you see me, my songs, it's me writing the song. So I'm trying to get it down. Usually once I get a song, then I kind of, it's just one big thing. It's not like little pieces stuck together. I'll write the lyrics all at the one time, and then I'll write the music all at one time. That's how I like to do it. So I like to just sit down, write the lyrics, make sure it's done, and then I work on the music. Because it's so stupid when you just do a little bit of lyric, little music, little lyric. It's just patchy. That's like a patch job, and no one likes a patch job. Just do it all and take time with the lyrics. Say what you want to say. And it's like the Elton John, Brian Top, they work separately. It's like that's not so amazing. I mean, it's not. Yeah, you can take lyrics and put music to it, as long as you wrote it in a certain amount of syllables. And I'm sure he did that. He had that in mind. That's I found that it's pretty. That's the easy way of writing it. Actually, it's not like harder. What's hard is when you do pieces. A little bit of lyric here, a little bit of music here, lyric here. Yeah, it's just kind of gets jumbled, and it's like, what's the song even about? It's like, nah, just sit there, write it like it's a poem, like a story. Write the story, and then you put it to music, like movies are, and that's how it works so well, like that, you know. So Gilbert and Solomon did it, man. One writes the music, one writes the words. So this kind of, I like, So usually, especially when you're trying to say something, my songs about saying something to people about the way people are, the way I am. I'm not saying I'm not like that too. I'm saying that's how we are. So I'm guilty of some of them, maybe not guilty of some of them, but guilty of some. We're all guilty of something crazy, aren't we? So I'm just saying. And as a person, I can write songs about it because I know how it is to be a person. So I write songs about jealousy and greed and anger and selfishness. Yeah. I think most people think similarly. We feel similarly about similarly. Similar ways, we feel similar ways about similar things. We get angry at similar things. It's like, it's not that far off for me to understand people, but it's by understanding myself, which I do. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and I think I write pretty good songs. That's why I keep doing them, because I think I'm pretty good. And the more I do it, the better I get. It really, that's the way it works with me. The more I write, the more better. Anything I do, the more I do it, the better I get at it. Even tennis, when I played tennis, the more I did it, the better I was at it. Man, the more. That's how it is. You know what I mean? But some musicians, it seems like the more they do it, the more albums they make, the worse it gets. Like they're good, and I don't know why that is. Why is that? Do bands not always keep high quality of music going? Why can't every album be good? It's like, why can't every song be good? What's the difference? What's a good song versus a bad song? Why isn't the song as good as that other song that you wrote? Why? What? For me, when I see those bands, the early stuff when they do really good stuff, it almost seems like they're writing about something. It's like they're writing about something that's kind of something, that they kind of feel. You can feel it, that they're feeling it too, And then it's like something, and you can kind of, you kind of can sympathize like with it. So you go, oh yeah, it's about something that I'm interested in, and the music is really good, and they're singing it really well, So I'm like, I think that's why what we like about songs. But then later on, they write songs about. It's almost like they're not really feeling it. They just kind of feel like they're so good at the songwriting they can write about anything in like a second. Like they wrote the lyrics in like 5 seconds about something something. Not really something that they're really feeling, and you can kind of feel that. Maybe because they become so rich from being rock stars now that they just don't really feel that way. It's like they're trying to pretend that they're these kind of struggling guys, angry at the world, but but they got this but they're riding in a big house, a swimming pool, and people adore them, and you can kind of tell. That's the thing with music. You can kind of tell someone's truthful and they're really feeling it. You know, it's like when I sing and I'm not happy, you can tell it in my voice. It's like even when we're talking, because singing is a lot like talking, and you can tell if someone's happy when they're singing or they're not. Because it's similar, and you can tell if someone's really feeling something or feeling a song that they're singing or the words that they're singing or not. So people don't always. Even when I do these videos, I think the more I do it, especially in the span of a day, the more I get in contact and with things I really want to say and things that actually mean something. You know, when I first do the first video, if I did like a few of these, and I want to make up stuff, I'm thinking about things to talk about. The first one is always not really good because I'm not really kind of getting to that kind of wellspring of ideas and what I really want to say. It's the same thing I do when I write lyrics. I kind of go into that kind of space and kind of think kind of deep, and then kind of go. Once I'm there, then I'm there, and then it just flows out. Lyrics, really good kind of stuff. Things that really I'm thinking about, really deep subconscious stuff, and yeah, it's interesting how the brain works. It's like that's the thing. Like when you use your brain, and especially when you're a songwriter, you use your brain. So you gotta try to figure out how to access things, because that's one of the things. If it's a tool of yours, you gotta know how to use that tool properly, and and you have to understand it too. Also, the things you write about, try to understand. You want to understand things, so you write. That's why I write songs about certain things, because I'm trying to understand things. I'm trying to understand people, because people aren't gonna tell you the truth. It's like sometimes people act a certain way, and you gotta kind of ask them, why do you act like that? They won't answer you. Oh, why'd you give me that look? You'll see someone on the street. Why did you give me that look? They won't say like, I didn't give you a look. I don't know what you're talking about. They always won't say anything for some reason. When they just answer you, they say, I'm sorry, didn't mean to seem like I was giving you a look. I know. I apologize if I did. That would be something that, yeah, I would like someone who's like not crazy would say, but they just ignore you. That seems a little crazier. You know what I mean? It's like maybe you're right. They were doing something. Usually when people are guilty of something, they won't say anything. They just because they don't know what to say, so they just pretend that they didn't do it or they didn't happen. It's usually more of a guilty way of being. You know, it's like I don't know. If I just don't say anything, they won't. As long as I don't say anything weird, I can act as weird as I want and creepy as I want. As long as I just don't say anything creepy. That's the American logic. Or creeper logic.